Morning everybody, how are you today? Just had a bit of a long night in Sittingbourne, so if I'm feeling a bit bleary eyed, don't mind me. Bit of a crazy night, to be honest with you. Did turn out to be a bit of an anticlimax for reasons I won't exactly explain here, but nevertheless, good night was had by all, and I think you can safely say it's the first time we've ever had a team bonding exercise that actually spreads across many departments at Concur and took place outside of work, so I think you'll find that was a success in more ways than one. So, brilliant. What I actually want to talk to you about is something I've been feeling very anxious about for some time. Because you may have heard recently I've had a few disagreements and spats with people who say I'm not good enough to be a DJ, even though I've got a whole load of tracks that I'm just currently listening and thinking of ways to experiment with. But I'm really taking this seriously now because I'm actually tantalisingly close to getting my loft actually finished. And because of this ongoing desire to achieve something, and the fact that I've had this ribbing and teasing about it, it's actually made me very anxious to have a go at it right now. Rather than use a computer, do it's on something more tangible like a software, hardware controller, or decks or mixer or things like that. Recently, an opportunity dropped in my lap, which has caused me to abandon my initial plan to get the 350 system from Pioneer and instead opt for a cheaper and also more positive option. And the one I've chosen is something called the XDJ-Aero. So in this video, that's exactly what I will talk about. The XDJ-Aero, or as it's also known, the Wi-Fi streamy DJ mixy thingamy. Yeah. That's for those who don't understand the rudimentary points of it, but I thought I'd dumb it down just to make sure this is very much appealing to all those who really like listening to things in plain English. So, what is involved in this XDJ-Aero? Well, I'm going to see if I can bring a bit of that to you right now. It's the first DJ controller with Wi-Fi capability. So, it basically means it has a Wi-Fi router built in, and you can connect to up to 4 Wi-Fi devices with like an iPod or an iPhone or an Android tablet, things like that. And what you can do is you can download an app called Recordbox, which allows for you to store all your music. If I could show it to the camera. Right. It allows you to store all your music and also prepare your music for DJ play. So you just go to prepare, and I'll show you a playlist I've got. As you can see, I've got tons of tunes on here. I must have about over 400 tunes on here now, so that's a wide enough collection. And the best thing about it is most of these tunes I've actually got queued up already, but you can queue up tracks from here. I'll just demonstrate to you. Right, let me just play one of those favourite tunes of mine. This one will do. So on here you've got a basic interface with things like cue and loop and play buttons, so you can set up your own cue points and this, that and the other. You've got a loop section here, so you can put together pre-selected beat loops, which you can put at any various point in the track. You've got memories section here, so you can store anything you make in Recordbox into your main memory. And you've got hot cue buttons here. So if you wish to do some random drumming with various parts of the track, like a certain word or a certain beat or a certain hi-hat or anything like that, you can store it as that and just manipulate the music as much as you feel. The best thing though is if you look underneath the dashboard, because on here you've got things like setting your beat grids up, setting the BPM, changing the beat grids in any way, especially as many tracks these days tend to have fluctuating beat grids, so it's always best to totally analyse your tracks before you get yourself out on the into the DJ booth. You've also got an option to set the first beat. Now this is very important because most of the new Pioneer DJ products are going to implement ways to improve the understanding of where the downbeat is when you're playing back your music to everybody. So although in a sense it helps a little bit with beat matching, and it basically takes the art of beat matching away so you can be a bit more creative with what you can do. But I'm strictly saying this to you right now. Just because it says it can beat match for you, don't think it's going to get you anywhere. Because I've heard some stories over the past few months or so about how some people are just jumping on the DJing bandwagon for an opportunity to improve their own profile. But when people like Paris Hilton start pretending to DJ and then trying to get a few famous people to join in on the act, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Pardon me. Pardon me. But the point is, I've got to mention is, if you're learning to DJ, there is one thing I need to mention, and that is, one, you've got to understand beat matching, because if you're working from a XDJ-2000 Nexus and you're going on to a XDJ-1000 Mark III, which is still in every single other venue, then that is going to cause you problems. So don't ever think that it's that easy to get a problem sorted by just getting the quick way through. You've got to learn from the bottom up if you want to be able to prove yourself, not just in the big venues, but in the smaller and more local venues too. Right, got that? Good. Secondly, you can load music from a wireless device, so as I said, just like from an iPod and things like that. You can use your smartphone or tablet to control its functions in the XDJ-Aero. So that's very good. So you can use your smartphone to control what tracks you use and things like that. There's tons of effects and functions. You can use it as a MIDI controller for Tractor or an HID controller for Virtual DJ. It has a 2-channel mixer which is standalone, and it has mic and jack inputs. Now this is where it gets really interesting. Let's have a look at the detail. There's quite a feature set with this package. Most of the effects that they've got are post-fader, so sure effect sound doesn't cut out when the fader is pulled down and it ends naturally. So you've got things like roll, trans, flanger, and also echo, which is an excellent beat effect to have, because what you can do is you can pull the fader down and the post-fader means it will carry on just for a little bit longer as it fades away the echo. Brilliant. There's also sound colour filters for you to add high and low pass filter effects for more sound variation. Plus we've got a sample bank with 4 preloaded samples. And another thing that was also mentioned here, there's the jog drum, a creative and exciting way to launch and manipulate samples during performance, which includes scratching, which is of course one of the great skills that many DJs tend to use. If you want to record your set, you can use the USB stick that you can just put into the mixer, and you can record your set directly onto that. So it borrows that technology from the DJM350. So it basically, what I'm basically trying to say is it actually carries in a lot more of the features that the CDJ and DJM350 should have, but they've made it into a nice affordable package, which actually is very interesting. And also there's another added bonus to this. First of all, Not only have we got beat sync and auto mix to bring new, more user-friendly action to the beat matching situation, you've also got the option to use it as a MIDI controller for Traktor or an HID controller for Virtual DJ. And this now means that the possibilities could well be endless. So you've got basically, if you've got Traktor and Virtual DJ running together, or you've got them both set up for use on the XDJ-Aero, there are options to improve your facilities further with perhaps multiple decks. Or you could even try with the Virtual DJ to add the premium service of video mixing to your set, which is becoming quite widespread in various different styles and themes. One other thing I need to mention is that the best thing about this is it also comes with that standalone mixer. It means basically that you can use this to control another turntable, be it CD or vinyl. You can add an effector as well. That is something I'm looking at into getting for the next year. My target is for the RMX 1000, which will add a whole lot more to my package that I've already got, and it also adds to the creativity, and it also means that a lot more money can possibly be saved on the expense of another mixer, so there's always a benefit. The best thing about this product is that it's very user friendly, very intuitive, and takes advantage of a brand new technology. And that's the reason why I'm mainly getting this, to become a pioneer of this new web Wi-Fi DJing phenomenon. I'll be doing some videos on this at some point in the future, so I hope to see you very soon for those. And until next time, have a good rest of weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye!